Hi, this is Adam from AdzProductions, and this is the review of the Onlive gaming service and the Onlive gaming system. Inside the package you can see the micro console controller and the console itself. It's a very simplistic packaging, so you shouldn't really miss this. The front shiny part of the game controller is actually protected by plastic coatings to make sure there's no scratches upon delivery. It has a removable battery pack in the back. It can be replaced with a rechargeable one. When you first get to hold the controller, you will notice that the analog sticks are very PS3-like. However, the overall design and feel of the controller feels very much like an Xbox 360 one. Now let's move on to the Onlive console. We have the Onlive logo on the front. Also on the front we have two USB ports, followed by a button that's used for both syncing your controllers as well as turning the console on. On the back we have a power connection, an Ethernet port, an optical port, an audio jack, a HDMI port and an AV port. That's it, that's all it is to the console itself. As we look further into the packaging, it has various manuals that you probably won't read, apart from the one that pretty much tells you how to connect it to your TV and set it up to start with. The manual shouldn't be needed as it is very simple to set up. If you lift up the platform in the packaging, it will reveal two black boxes. Both of these contain various key components to the Onlive system. In the first box, as you watch me struggle to open it, there we go. In the first box we have the power cable. This is obviously used to go straight into the back of the Onlive console to give it power, like so. Like me, don't confuse the power connection with the audio jack, as this could end badly. Only kidding. In the second box, this one opens much more easier this time. We have a USB connection along with an Ethernet cable and two Duracell batteries and a rechargeable battery pack, as I mentioned earlier. This cable here is used to synchronize your controller, so it connects one end into the controller, one end to the console, and this is a HDMI cable that comes standard with every single micro console. And finally we have the Ethernet cable, obviously used to go from the back of your router into your Onlive system to give you internet. Again, all you have to do to synchronize your controller is insert the standard USB connection into the front of the micro console, and then the other side goes into the back of the controller. Once your controller is actually synced up to the micro console using the USB, you're then able to press the middle button whenever you use it to connect straight to the console itself. Now I've gone over the hardware, let's go through the software and show you what this actually is like to use. Okay, so after that introduction happens, you'll notice this sort of dashboard. You've got various little blocks that you can click on, such as Marketplace. This is where you buy your games. So you go down this list and these are all the games. The ones I'm looking at now I think are the featured ones, either like the most popular ones or the ones that they want to feature. On here you can just click on the game like so, and you can see the trailers, the arena, the brag clips, the extras, the add-ons and the achievements. The trailers are obviously the trailers to the game. The arena is where you can see other people playing it live right now. So you can literally look at them and go, is this game any good? Let's have a look. Obviously they're not doing anything at the moment, so we can't really have a good view of the game, so we'll go out of that. Now we go to brag clips. These are the clips that people record of themselves doing something fascinating in the game. Then we have add-ons, which is like downloadable content. And at the top right we have get game, so you click that and you put your credit card information and you're good to go. So again, this is back to the marketplace. In the search function at the top right of the screen, you can search for things like Batman, and everything related with Batman will come up. The same with Just Cause and things like that. You can just type in anything to do with any game and up will come the results. In the arena, again, you can see this is all of the people, not all of the people, but this is just a wide selection of people that are playing games right now, and you can just click on their screen and go straight in and have a look what they're doing. So for example, if we zoom in on this guy's game, we can see that he's currently trying to save his teammate. Now we go back to the main screen. In the Playback Bundle, we get the games that you get as part of the Playback Bundle, of course, which means that if you pay a select amount, you get a certain amount of games for free at this time. Just Cause 2 is one of the games in the Playback Bundle. So let's go ahead and open up Just Cause and show you how bad I am at it. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to show you the controls and the graphics are very similar, if not better, than the Xbox and PS3 versions. The menu screens are those from the PC version of the game, so please bear that in mind, as it is streamed off a PC server. So here we are in Just Cause 2, running around aimlessly, trying to figure out what I'm doing. But this is all being controlled directly by my keyboard. You can use any of these games that are on the Onlive marketplace with a controller on your TV. If you carry on watching the video, you'll see this being done. Okay, so I have the micro console all set up, so let's turn it on and hopefully it works. Yep, right, I push the button in the center of the console. And now I'm going to try and sync up the controller by pressing the middle button. There we go, we've got Onlive on the screen. Here we go, we're on the main screen here. So if I zoom in, you should be able to see it says sign in, change player and all that. Right, so with the controller, it's literally the same sort of controls as a PS3 or Xbox. Let's go up, down. So I'm going to press sign in with the A button. The connecting to Onlive should appear. This is the only sort of difficulty I have with this console, is that every time you log in you have to connect to the internet, of course, because it's cloud gaming. Depending on your connection, this will vary. So if you have a really slow connection, it will take a while to connect to the service. So that's the only sort of negative I have at the moment, which isn't really too bad, because when you buy this console you sort of expect to have to connect to the internet. As you can see, we're still waiting for it to log in. The micro console is connected to the TV via the HDMI port. Here we go, we are now successfully signed in. Just what happens on the PC app happens on the console in regards to the login sequence. And there we go, we have Onlive on your TV. Yeah, absolutely have no lag. So for example, if I go to Marketplace, let's open up the Dirt game. I think it's called Dirt 3. We'll search for it. So D-I-R-T. Done. Let's go to Dirt 3. Yeah. let's do the free trial just to show you what it's like. So you click it and go free trial. I'm not entirely sure that you can see that, but I'll just zoom in a bit. This is a trial period. So literally you can just click the game and press skip trial. So now the game loads. We've got the starting game at the bottom, as you saw in the PC app as well. Bear in mind, this is actually a PC game, so this controller is taking over the PC controls for what you normally use with a mouse or keyboard. Also, the graphics are so much better on this. Often you'll notice that before games happen you see like the Nvidia logo. Nvidia don't really make consoles, so you can tell this is a PC game.
Welcome to Dirt 3.
Thank you.
I'm Ellie, your business agent.
Nice to meet you.
And we're really excited that you've decided to sign with us.
Alright, thanks.
Now before we move on, let's get your details for the contract.
She wants my details for the contract, okay. Let's just go with the standard, continue. Audio name. Now, this is just a basic game. This isn't like the key game with Onlive, it's just using it as an example because it's a fast-paced game and so you can see the responsiveness of the controller. Just go casual or whatever. Continue. Yeah, so all the auto saves go into the cloud. None of it is stored on the console. It has no hard drive on it whatsoever.
I've got a great feeling about this.
Cool.
If you're ready to start the Dirt
Yep,
Tour,
I'm ready.
the first championship series is waiting for you.
Okay, let's just get on with it.
Also check out multiplayer
Okay, yep.
for some totally awesome racing. What'll it be?
I don't want any totally awesome racing. I want to do the single player. Let's do a time trial. Let's just do the basics. I'm just clicking A just to get through the basics. Hopefully we should be racing. Right, here we go. It's loading. I'm holding the controller here, so you're able to see like the movement and like how responsive the controller is. Any minute now it should load. This isn't Onlive's fault, this is just the game. We're in Finland. Okay, first off let's just double check the settings of the game first. Yep, okay, let's just check the graphical settings. If you can. Don't believe you can. But anyway, let's get going. As you can see, the controller is responding extremely well. I'm trying to multitask here by driving the car and talking to you and looking at the camera viewfinder. But yeah, this is the pause menu. You press the middle button to get up the pause menu. Then you can browse through this. So you've got your messages here, service, quick launch, settings, about. Go to options, and you've got the options for the game. Just to point out a few things before I end the review, you have to have a fairly good internet connection to run this console and the service. I have an 8 megabit down connection. I know people that have had a 4 to 5 meg connection and they seem to do alright, but they've noticed a little bit of lag, so just watch out for your connection there. Another thing is this actually upscales the graphics to a 720p resolution. I do not believe it's in 1080p yet, but I also believe that this is coming. Onlive is changing all the time, and I know of course it doesn't have the biggest library of games in the world, but the developers are actually signing on to Onlive as we speak. They're just trying to get the deals and things like that. So the good games are coming. Your Call of Duties I'm sure will come, your Battlefields will hopefully. You just boot up the device and you have games in the cloud. There's no need for the discs. You don't have to worry about your discs getting scratched or anything like that. All your saved games are in the cloud. You don't have to worry about if someone comes over and smashes your Onlive console. Also, I am really interested. This is a new bit of kit, so they are very open to community feedback. So go ahead and visit their forums, or the unofficial forums, I believe it is. They do take note of what the community like. Thanks for watching. This has been Adam from AdzProductions with the review of the Onlive service and the Onlive gaming system.